We're live.
We are live.
Well, we're not really live.
We're not live because we're going to post things after we edit.
Yeah.
Because we may say shitty stuff.
We're not going to edit. We don't edit, but like, if anything happens.
That's true.
I mean, it's just not, we're not live because we're not live streaming, but.
We'll post it like tomorrow or something.
Yeah, we don't edit. But this is our segment, and it's kind of funny that we're starting it right now, but we'll get into that. Fucked Up Fridays. Basically, me and Ben, this is the only show of the week that we don't do before jiu-jitsu. We do it right after, and it's we just get really fucked up and do a podcast.
Yeah.
It's in the description.
Yes. And Tracy had drank a full beer tonight, so he is wrecked.
Fuck you. I've had two.
But we appreciate everybody that looked at our last podcast. That was awesome.
Yeah, we were going to say
Shout out to you motherfuckers.
Yeah, shout out to everyone who retweeted it, slid up on the story, anyone who said anything, positive, negative.
I hope you guys get orgasms all year.
Yeah.
Good people. And I hope they're not by you. I hope I hope other people supply those orgasms.
Unless you just like your own better. I mean, if that's
if that's your thing,
we're not judging, bro.
If you can't find something but your hand, there's plenty of things you can try.
Jesus Christ.
I bought a sex toy once. Have you ever bought a sex toy, Tracy? We'll start here.
No, bro.
I did.
You remember my Korean roommate, Juno?
Yes.
So, I
give a little backstory on Juno because I feel like we'll talk about him again.
Okay,
and he seems like a super cool dude.
Okay, so one of my best friends ever, he was my first college roommate in the dorms, and he was an exchange student from Korea. So I moved in it was either like 4 or 6 days after the move-in date. But I knew people that lived in the hall, and they were like, bro, we saw your roommate. It's a fat Asian kid. And I was like, fuck. I was like, no, that sucks, bro. He's probably going to be gay and like shitty. I mean, not really gay for you LGBTQs and Ys out there.
Gay doesn't mean homosexual anymore.
Yeah, no, yeah, right. I thought he was just going to be a fucking square booty. And so I show up, and as soon as I unlock the door, he's like, his English wasn't that good at first. It got exponentially better throughout the year after living with me. But he was just like, huh? He was like, for real, like he really was. And I was like, what's up, roommate? And from then on, bro, we clicked, just like best friends. And I mean, to the point where I would leave and we would hug, or one day I was sick going to practice, and he was like, and people who know Juno and know me have seen me do a Juno impression and been like, you do a really good Juno. So I don't even know why I said that, but just keep that in mind, I guess.
Sucking his own dick.
Fuck you.
Autofellatio is what that's called, technically.
The type of dude to tell a girl to go home so I can suck my own dick. No, he was awesome. Whatever the fuck. And I was sick, yeah, and I was like, alright, I'm going to practice. He's like, he gets up and he gives me a hug. He's like, be careful because you don't feel good today, so you may not perform your best. You might be elsewhere. I was like, fuck, dude, you care.
Some real shit.
Yeah. How the fuck? What?
Where do we start? This is Fucked Up Friday.
Yeah, it is Fucked Up Friday. You got me going on a tangent. We're give the backstory on Juno, and I don't even know where I was going with it. You fuck.
Do you remember where we started?
He's asking Miriam, his girlfriend.
You? She's high teen.
No.
Huh. Well, Juno, my first college roommate, he was awesome. He was a bad motherfucker, man. He was actually really good at Taekwondo. No
sex toy.
No racism. Yes, that's what it was. Yes. Okay, so while he was gone, I was being a fucking little bitch, and I knew he kept food in his closet, and I was looking for food because I was just hungry, bro. I wasn't fucked up, nothing. I was just sober.
You used to eat 14 waffles a day.
Yeah, I love waffles, Eggo waffles. But I was looking for the goodies, bro. The Pop-Tarts, the Korean ramen, bro. He had special ramen.
The real shit?
Yeah, bro, the real shit. The spicy shit. Every time he cooked, the room smelled like shit. But I'm digging through, and there's this little Walmart sack, and I'm like, oh, bet, bro. There's there's got to be some good shit from Walmart, and I fucking pull it open, and I see a pink pocket pussy, bro. And I go, holy shit. So I immediately go to our friends down the hall. They're from Ulaga. And shout out to Ethan and Casey. And I was like, bro, you gotta come here. And I was like, look. And we were all looking at him. We were like, damn, like, what the fuck? Because Juno was a virgin. He was, like, gonna wait till marriage and shit. But so it was, like, hilarious. So I was like, I devised a plan with my friend Ethan to make him find it in front of Juno so we can confront him, even though we already knew where it was. Like, we were gonna, like, stage an accidental finding. And we were pretty much just chilling in the room. I don't really remember how it all went down. We were just chilling, and basically, like, and when we would talk to Juno, we would do an Asian impression almost every time. We were so fucked up. And Ethan would be like, Junos, I get spicy ramen. And he opens the closet door, and you immediately hear the Walmart sack moving. where we knew the pocket pussy was in. And he pulls it out, and like Juno, he was like really into like video games, and he'd play with his Korean friends, and he fucking threw his headset down, got up, and fucking like got Ethan the fuck out of his closet and like put the bag up. But like he clearly saw that Ethan had it. So then like 10 minutes go by, no one says shit. Me and Ethan are just kind of like sitting across the room doing this thing, we're like pointing at each other and like kind of laughing, like, oh shit, bro, like he's not saying shit. And then like after his game was over, he takes his headset off, takes a deep breath, he goes, Ethan. And we're like, what, Juno? And he goes, did you find my girlfriend? Dude, it was the best. Juno was so lighthearted about anything. After we record this, I have a picture actually. One time in Buddies, you know what that is at UCO?
Yes.
There was a wet floor, bro. No wet floor sign. And the reason I know there was no wet floor sign is because Juno went and got one after this happened. Oh God, I'm not going to be able to tell it. He was going to get a drink, you know, or whatever, and I think he was going to like look at the desserts or whatever, and he just slips, bro. He just slips and falls and just hits like knees first, then kind of does a roll, and like he gets up and he's like holding. All right, I'm gonna bring myself together. He gets up, he's like holding his knee. And he's like, I'll never forget this noise he was making. He's like, oh, I can't do it.
Please, you have to try.
No, we're gonna spend too much time on me trying to just like, no, I don't know. But I remember he was just like making like a really like Asian hurt noise. And he was like limping. He was limping, and he grabbed the wet floor sign and put it right where it was, and then like, dude, like a fucking week later, I was fucking with him. He was laying on his bed, and I was fucking wrestling around with him. I got on his bed and was just fucking with him because I'm a dick, and he was under his blanket. I pulled his blanket off, and his fucking knee was just fucked up, like all bruised and shit. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, Juno, what happened? He's like, that's from when I fall at Buddies. And I was like, holy shit. And I just took a picture of it and just sent it to a bunch of people for no reason. People were just like, what the fuck is that? I was like, my roommate's knee.
You spreading it out for fun?
Huh? Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Poor Juno.
Dude, the best thing. So you remember how I said that Juno was going to be a virgin till marriage?
Did he get laid?
No.
Aww.
No. So one night, I was drunk in the dorms with, and I don't remember if my friend was drinking or not from Ulaga. Shout out to Casey, but it was allegedly him, maybe not. And and he's a quarterback there. So we're drinking, and then these girls that were Snapchatting were like, come hang out in our dorm. So like we're like, all right, and we're fucked up. So we're talking stupid, you know, thinking we're about to get laid. Even though, like, realistically, like, we didn't even know who these people were, but we were just fucked up, you know what I mean? Or I was talking shit. Nobody else was talking shit. It was pretty much just me. I was like, Juno, you want to come? I was like, you want to come? There's 3 of them. He was like, no, Tracy. I was like, you want to come get laid? I was just fucking with him. And he was like, no, Tracy. So we go to the girls. Everything's going cool. We're just talking to him. No big deal. And I'm telling them about Juno. And they're like, oh my God, we want to meet him. And I'm like, oh shit, well, I'll just give him a call and fucking tell him to come over. Well, I call him. I was like, bro, I was like, these girls want to meet you. And I have it on speakerphone. And he goes, no, Tracy, I told you I want to stay a virgin until I'm married. And then all the girls are like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck are you guys doing here? And we were just like, I just hung up on him. I was like, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Like, he was crazy. I don't know.
Poor Juno.
Nah, dude, he was the best. Honestly.
I wonder how hard it feels to come to America from somewhere else.
So,
Did he ever talk about it?
he lived in the Philippines for 4 years away from his parents and then went straight from the Philippines to college. So, like, his whole high school was in the Philippines.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. But his sister went to UCO, too, because it's like Korea has a little pipeline to UCO somehow. It's kind of crazy. But his sister went there. And I mean, he would like FaceTime his mom and stuff. Oh, dude, when he FaceTimed his mom, it was awesome. He would be in like such a good mood. And like sometimes I'd like walk in and she would be like, I don't know, she just looked so nice. And she would be like, is that your roommate? Like, you know, she was just like nice Korean lady all the way in Korea. The good Korea, not the Kim Jong-hoos and the Kim Jong-whats, you know. The Uns and the Kims, you know.
The nuclear bastards.
Yeah, allegedly.
The little rocket people.
Yeah.
As far as we have no idea what they're like.
Dude, they don't even have the fucking internet there.
Really?
Like in North Korea, yeah, they don't have the internet. They can't Google shit and like see outside. I think, first of all, before anyone takes anything too seriously, don't take the... Shout out for everyone that listened.
I thought it was a very restricted internet. I didn't know that it was completely...
Okay. Well, okay. See?
They're censored as fuck as far as I knew.
This is why I said don't take me seriously, because I say shit.
But I'm not sure either.
It's restricted in the sense of, like, they can't really see what's going on in the outside world.
Yeah.
They don't know shit about us.
They don't?
The average people. Like the citizens, I don't think they... I don't think they know shit about shit, really. I think they think North Korea is the world superpower. I think they're really brainwashed.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. I don't really know what's going on in world politics today. And I'm over-enunciating because I'm slurring a bit.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
But it's okay.
Jesus Christ, man.
So, no politics talk. Hey, Tracy, why don't you go fuck yourself?
Oh my God.
Tracy's a fucking dick, guys.
Calm down.
I'm always calm, literally all the time. I'm cool
Dude,
as fuck.
Let's talk about jiu-jitsu tonight.
Alright, let's do it.
Dude, how many classes have you been to now? Have you been to double digits?
Maybe 11 or 12. Maybe. It could be like 10.
Yeah. It's man, it's been a lot more it's been a lot of fun since you've been coming because like not that I know like not that I'm a fucking master or anything, but like you being there and you being my friend, like I want to see you like get better and succeed, and I like have like a special focus on like anytime I know something or learn something, I want to share it with you, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel that for sure.
You know, I feel like I try to teach you every little fucking thing that I can think of.
Yeah, and it's exciting. I feel like I've gotten better.
Oh my God, you've gotten so much better, man.
Feels good. But I also want to choke fuckers. All the time now.
Well, I mean, there's only one way to do that. Is to keep training.
Yeah,
It'll happen.
That's true.
You need to come to different gyms with us.
You do that on open mat?
Or sometimes we do it during the week and we just go to like a class.
Which days? Like no-gi days?
I mean, any day. I could just talk to Larry. Shout out to Larry Peage. Still don't know how to say your name, Larry. Shout out to Larry.
Larry P. We know he listens.
I think it's Paycheck. That's what I think. If we were on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire right now, I'd lock that in as my final answer.
Paycheck?
Paycheck.
I'm just gonna go hashtag paycheck. That's what I'm gonna say.
Final answer, Larry. If you listen to this, I hope you do. Shout out to Larry again. That's our coach.
He's a great instructor.
Yeah, he doesn't. If we say something stupid though, it doesn't reflect on him.
No, not at all. Not at all.
He's he's the dude. I love him. He's great.
Yeah. He's a really wonderful instructor. I've learned a lot from him.
Ben's not gonna say the L word though.
What?
Love.
Love. I only love Leo Dog.
That's his
And
dog. Oh
Miriam.
my god, bro.
I love two things: Leo
Dude,
Dog.
shut
and
the fuck
Miriam.
up. No, we're not getting off on that. We're not getting off on your dog and your girlfriend. We're talking about fucking jiu-jitsu.
I'm just gonna
How about...
let the listeners know that I have tears of love.
Oh, Jesus.
And the first one is Leo Dog and Miriam, and the next one is not fucking Tracy.
Oh, Jesus Christ. But jiu-jitsu tonight was pretty good. You did a lot of cool shit that you definitely probably, like, in a month, like, well, let's see, how long ago did you take your first class? You think it was a month? Like, beginning of September?
I think so.
Yeah, beginning of September, like, after your first class, like, you probably improved way more than you thought you would in this time.
No, absolutely. It makes more sense than I thought it would.
It's fucking badass.
It's like the first time you're there, you're just like, what the fuck is going on?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's doing this shit with their arms and their legs, and they're grabbing my gi and shit. And then you understand slowly what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. Are you gonna ever start doing the no-gi?
I feel like at some point, once I feel like I understand everything better, once I feel like I've learned...
Like
I've
a
learned-
sufficient amount in the gi?
I've learned passes, sweeps. I want to learn some more submissions from half guard. I want to learn more submissions from full mount. And then once I understand like a well-rounded amount of things, yeah, probably.
You hear that, Larry? That's what he wants to do at them 6:30 classes.
Yeah, Larry. That's what you want to program your shit for. I'm just kidding. It's fucked up Friday, Larry.
Damn.
We had a good time rolling earlier.
Oh, Jesus. We did jiu-jitsu in the living room for a little bit, actually.
We did.
We were playing around trying to make some stuff up.
We were experimenting.
Yeah, not in a gay way.
No, it wasn't gay. Our pants were off, but it wasn't gay.
Yeah, no. The final result ended up with Ben in a triangle, me pantless. Not really. That's gay.
Apparently, we can tie our dicks in a bow.
God damn. Oh, goodness.
I just want to ask you a bunch of random questions. I don't know why. Sounds like fun.
Oh, goodness.
What's your favorite color?
Red.
Why?
Claremore Zebras, baby.
All right.
See love.
Shout
Shout out to Michael Williams.
Shout out to Michael Williams. Please listen. God damn it, Michael.
Yeah, what else? What else are you doing, bro? You're not doing shit. Shout out to Michael. He's a great guy.
Michael's a wonderful dude. I know he's just sitting there with his baby somewhere, so he has time to listen.
Maybe with Brett and Cass. Shout out to Brett and Cass.
Shout out to Brett Woods.
And I know it sounds like we're doing a lot of shout outs, so sorry if we don't shout you out. Shout out to anyone who sees this or saw the last one. Shout out to all of you.
Yep.
No, but not by name, though.
Shout out to Ethan Yost.
Thought it was Yost. It's an inside joke. So only like 5 people will get that. But fuck it. What do you think about this BMF fight?
The bad motherfucker fight.
That's not what it stands for. The bad motherfucker fight. It's the baddest motherfucker fight.
Oh,
It's the baddest. It's the baddest motherfucker in the game belt.
I was so far off. Tracy's douche.
I just want to clarify for the listeners that maybe don't know.
Who do you think's gonna win between Jorge Masvidal and Nate Diaz?
So here's the thing. When Masvidal came back against Till, I had a suspicion, gut feeling that he was gonna knock Till out, and he fucking as he would say, baptized him. You know, he fucked him up, and he got dropped actually in that fight. But when he got dropped, he went down and like was like smiling. He was like, "Yeah, it was good." And then got up and just fucked him up. Then when they scheduled him to fight Askren, I really thought that Askren could beat anyone in the division. But then whenever I saw that they scheduled that fight, I was like, I don't know, man. And like Masvidal really like has had like he's had a good career, but nothing of the sort to like what he's performing like now. Which, I mean, he's already said why things are different.
He has actually had the most wins by decision, correct? Out of any other fighter.
I don't know, bro.
That's as far as I'm yes.
It might be bullshit.
That's what I heard.
It sounds like it might be bullshit.
But
it could be true.
I heard it on a video at least this week.
But I mean, he's fucking up like top 5 guys.
No, absolutely.
Like easy. He beat Donald Cerrone. He knocked Donald Cerrone the fuck out.
In
the pre-fight conference, he was
Nate Diaz has never been knocked out.
Yeah, he has. By Josh Thompson. He got head kicked and stopped.
When?
TKO. Oh, fuck, I don't know the year and date, but that did happen.
I just wasn't aware because I've always heard that he's never been knocked out.
That was the one time, but it wasn't like he was really out. It was just like he was getting really fucked up and the ref stopped it. But anyway, to get to my
It wasn't like a full...
I mean, he was TKO'd, right? It should have been stopped.
Like
but he was like coherent. But Masvidal, and then when they scheduled the Askren fight, even Michael was like, Askren's like, who is this guy? And I was like, dude, Masvidal's a thug. And Masvidal punched that dude backstage too. So I was like, he's about it too. Like, he's real.
Right. Yeah.
And of course, everyone already knows that. Anyone who knew, like anyone who really knows, knew he was already about that. And I was like, man, I got a gut feeling he's gonna knock Askren out. I didn't think that what happened, the 5-second flying knee was gonna happen. I didn't think that was gonna happen. But I was like, man, I think he's going to beat Askren. And then that happened. And now, the Diaz fight is interesting. I really just have a gut feeling he is going to sleep Diaz. I have that gut feeling. I don't know why. Everything in me says Diaz's jiu-jitsu is better. Diaz's cardio is better. Even though Masvidal's cardio, I mean, he's a dog. Like, he never really shows signs of being tired. Diaz does the triathlons and shit.
Yeah, he's sure got the cardio.
And his jiu-jitsu's good, and he looked really good against Pettis as far as, like, wrestling-wise in his clinch. He actually had an interview. He was like, there's, like, 4 of my training partners that got Division I wrestling experience, Division I All-Americans. They told me that, and I was like, what does that mean? He's like, I got wrestling on accident, motherfuckers. But, I mean, he looked really good, and, I mean, and everyone's all on his dick because he beat McGregor's ass. Realistically, though, the only type of people Diaz has ever had problems with are people that just take him down and just kind of stall. He can't really work his jiu-jitsu because they're just kind of holding him and, like, they grind out a decision, besides Josh Thompson, who knocked him out.
Right, yeah.
But Masvidal's not going to do that. But I mean, it's going to be a fucking fight, but I just have a feeling that Masvidal is going to sleep him. And I
don't think so.
I think probably within the first 2 rounds.
Really?
I think it's going to shock the fucking world.
He seems super determined.
Well, fucking...
No,
okay,
like, he gave up his...
They're both determined as shit.
No, but he's like... from what I've watched, he's like giving up his phone and shit. He's not getting on the internet. He's taking his fight camp super serious.
Who?
Masvidal. I watched the video. What's that fucking... Assyrian looking motherfucker with the shaved head that all the fighters get pissed at.
Get pissed at. Ariel Helwani? The dude with the big nose? The Jewish guy?
He's just one of the, I don't know, he's on a YouTube channel I watch. Anyway, he had him on the interview. And
on the ESPN page. Ariel Helwani. The ESPN MMA page.
Buzzcut?
He does the interviews with
the Buzzcut dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Ariel Helwani.
Yeah, he pisses a lot of people off at the same time.
Yeah, but he's cool, bro.
Oh, yeah. But that's a good way to describe him.
Yeah.
I was watching a video about that, and Masvidal seems fucking stone cold killer.
Have you seen him on the Joe Rogan podcast?
No, I saw that was on there. earlier today
It's
on
really
their YouTube
old.
page.
It's really old. It's before the Askren fight, and he's talking about, I want to fucking smash his fucking face. Like, if you go back and watch it now, you're just like, fuck, dude.
Which fight was that before?
Right before the Askren fight.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's a good listen. You should give that a listen. Anyone
Okay.
listening to this should give that a listen.
I was gonna listen, but
Listen
I
to
was,
us plug in Joe Rogan. Like, anyone listening to this doesn't know who Joe Rogan is.
Hashtag listen to my boy Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, I didn't. I was gonna watch it. I didn't because I was designing the fucking picture that you're looking at. If you look at the fucking page
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, shout out to Ben. That logo is badass. Badass as fuck. It's us as aliens. You know, part of what we've been going to talk about was aliens, but we never got to it because we were just jumping around on all sorts
We
of...
did not.
We were going all willy-nilly on our first fucking... on our first podcast. You know, we were going all over sorts of crazy shit and different stuff and things and stuff. And Ben's a crazy guy.
I am. I need to get another beer before we talk about aliens.
Oh, my God.
But I want to go deep into aliens because once you go into aliens, you go into fucking everything.
Once you
You
go,
go into everything you believe.
once you go aliens, bro, you never go back.
Once you try to understand the universe, everything you believe changes. And I'm going to go get another beer.
All right. I'll do one of those Theo Von monologues while you're gone.
Do a monologue about something fucking cool.
All right, bro. I can't wait till after this when you give it a listen.
I'm going to pee too.
All right, well, shut the door. Come on, don't make them listen to that, for
Why
real.
didn't you just
Come
see my
on,
dick?
nah, for real.
You saw my dick twice tonight.
Oh, Jesus.
We don't edit, Tracy.
Oh, God. Have some respect, Benjamin. Sorry about that, folks. No, but anyone who's listening again, you know, props to you. You made it through. You made it through one, and now you're on to the second one. That's pretty good. Nothing said is to be taken seriously. We're just two friends just bullshitting around, probably like all of you do. The only difference is we're recording it for some strange reason. We're fucking weird. Ben's about to come out of the bathroom and yell some obnoxious ass shit.
What up, bro? I have a story I want to tell. About Michael Rouse' birthday party.
Who?
Mike,
Probably don't say names, bro.
Just remember.
No,
Shout out to Michael Rouse. He didn't give a fuck.
Alright, if you said so.
No, he's like a felon. He don't give a shit.
Oh, well, that's nice. Alright, Ben's going to grab another beer and he's going to tell this story. So, buckle up. Should be good. 28 minutes in, no signs of slowing up. This might be a long one. Before he comes in here, I want to talk about how Larry was really talking about how much stronger Ben has gotten. And I think when he was telling Ben that, Ben got a little chub going on.
That was a very little chub. You should see my full erection.
Oh, Jesus.
Miriam, tell him about it.
Oh, God.
She
Oh.
didn't do it, but anyways.
Oh, should we talk about it?
I'm going to talk my dick, but I want to
No,
talk
no, no,
about that.
talk about the thing that we were talking about earlier with Miriam.
What? No, absolutely not.
Oh, for real? You have that boundary, huh? But you're fucking saying stupid shit.
not
You
bringing
have
that
that boundary?
But I got a story to tell.
Shout out to Brett Woods. You know what we're talking about.
Brett Woods, the fucking maestro of the Rusty Trombone Brigade.
Oh my God. You said it.
He's taught more women how to play the trombone.
Oh no. We're not going to be able to put this on.
What do you call like a maestro?
We're not going to be able to put this on air.
Brett, you're the maestro, baby.
This is going to be like maybe 3 people that we show in private. This
No,
too.
we're
We're going to post it, huh?
we don't fucking care.
We don't. We are going
We
to post
might
it.
care tomorrow.
Nah, we're not going to care. Fucked Up Friday.
Anyway, fucked up Friday. That's why we do this.
But So this is our second podcast, and it's a fucked up Friday, and now we're gonna not do it for a month because we're doing sober October.
We are doing sober October.
That means no marijuana. That means no beer,
No beer.
alcohols.
I'm not gonna smoke or dip.
No cigarettes, no tobacco, no caffeine.
You're gonna take
I'm
some
playing about the caffeine.
The caffeine. I want some coffee.
Yeah, we
bro.
can
That's
have
not
coffee
cool.
and bangs and shit.
You're gonna just need it.
Shout out to Coffee and Bang. They don't sponsor us, but you know,
It's good shit.
yeah, it's good shit. You should still do it.
They don't sponsor us, but yeah, I'll give them a shout out.
Yeah, that's free advertisement.
But-
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna do CBD because this will be pretty cool to talk about. Actually, when you quit smoking weed, you know how you have like really vivid dreams for the first like week or two.
It's fun as fuck.
No,
I
for
have a good time, but you do not.
for me, it's sleep paralysis.
I have like the cool, like going through adventures dreams, and
Like
I remember them like
I
it's,
know
it's
what
like
you're talking
lucid almost.
Sometimes it's like that, but the most of the time, like 3 or 4 of the nights out of the week, it's gonna be you know, in that one podcast we listened to where he talked about shadow people, and it's just like a figure that's
Yeah.
just like just a black figure that's real skinny and kind of Slender Man looking like, but it's all black. Whenever I'm in my sleep paralysis, I see that. Whenever I especially my dreams get really vivid when I first quit smoking for long periods of time. By long periods, I mean just like a week or two. I mean, it's not that long, but like that's when the dreams really hit.
Yeah.
And like a couple of times, I mean, like when you can't move, because you can't move when it's in it. You can't talk, you can't move. And whenever it happens, like sometimes I'll feel something like touch me. Not every time. And the first time I experienced this, I was 12 years old before I even smoked or did anything. I mean, I was 12. But it happened very rarely. But something about quitting weed makes it just come out a fuck ton in that like little 2-week span of when you first quit. And I'm hoping that maybe CBD will curb that, so I might try it. But if it doesn't, I'll probably just say to hell with it and just fucking deal with it. Because now I'm old enough, and like now I get pissed almost. I'm just like, fuck, I'm in it, and I'm just like ready for it. I'm just like, I'm gonna see this fucking thing, and I'm just not gonna freak out. And I'll just see it, and I just won't freak out.
All my dreams are really actually like, fun. Like I remember them like, oh, that was a good time. Like I had last night. I don't know, and I remember them better too.
Bro,
which
when
is
I
crazy.
was like 15, I was taking a nap in my living room, and I had a dream that I fucked Lisa Ann.
Lisa Ann.
For
Shout out Lisa Ann.
for anyone who knows that is, you know.
Everybody knows who that is. Every man listening knows who that is. If you don't know who that is, you're lying or you're a fucking you're a queer. I'm not afraid to say faggot because gay people are faggots. I don't care.
You can be a faggot and not
I don't
be gay.
hate people.
You can be a faggot and not be gay.
I don't hate people for that shit. Because not all gay people are faggots. There's some
Well-
super manly dudes that are like construction workers that just like dick.
Dude.
They're not faggots. But there's some dudes that are like, hey guys.
Oh god.
They're
You know-
faggots. And there's some straight dudes that like women and they like dress like faggots and like say, hey guys, faggots aren't. Gay and faggot doesn't mean the same thing anymore. And I'm throwing that out there.
So you're saying faggot means like super extra gay.
I mean, I don't think it has anything to do with the game. Like, there's.
I think
like,
sometimes if
there's
you're just,
super masculine. I'm like, when a fucking male seems super feminine, that's a faggot. That doesn't have anything to do with sexual orientation.
I think that just a faggot is just like anytime someone's just being a little punk bitch, you just say faggot. Like I think it's just
But
in any situation that could just be a derogatory term, just like a little fuck you term.
Sometimes
Like I think
your
that's when
friend,
faggot can be used.
you know, sometimes your friend's just being a faggot.
Yeah, sometimes just be like fuck off, fag.
Yeah.
Like, just quit being a fag.
You're going to the pool and he thinks the water's cold. Hey, quit being a faggot.
Yeah, quit being
Simple shit, dude.
just quit being a fag. Get them water.
Shout out to all the fags listening, though. We fucking love you. We fucking love you with all our hearts.
Oh goodness.
Tracy doesn't, apparently. He's saying, oh goodness and shit. I love you. I love everybody. If you love dick, I love you for loving dick.
You know what? Eddie Murphy had a bit about it. He was like, "I'll be friends with gay people." He's like, "You know, you'd be hanging out with gay dudes. Like, what's up? What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm gonna go suck some dicks." Like, "All right, I'll see you later then." You know, like, I mean,
No,
just
but
like that.
I have gay friends. I have zero problem with it. I have zero idea why the government gives a fuck about what you want to fuck. That doesn't matter. Why that was a problem with all the fucking voting thing? Oh, what's the issue this year? Fucking gay marriage. What the hell? Isn't there bigger issues?
Probably, I would assume so.
Yeah.
Like Epstein.
Yeah, there's fucking...
or aliens.
There's aliens coming down. There's kids getting fucked and no one gives a goddamn. You know what I'm saying? But we for sure give a fuck where you put your where you put your cocks. That's what we give a fuck about, Tracy.
Oh goodness.
Where cocks go.
Yeah. Not me. I don't give a fuck. That's not what we give a fuck about. It's like what some people give a fuck about.
Right. I give a fuck about a few things. Leo dog. Merm. I really didn't have any passion, so now this podcast and jiu-jitsu.
So,
And reading a lot of books.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
I want you to question me up because I can talk right now.
All right. Say there's a fire,
Okay.
and you can only save one. Miriam or Leo. Say it on the podcast. I want to hear
I
it.
need more details.
I know the answer.
I need more details.
What do you mean? There's details. There's a fire.
I-
There's a fire that's gonna fuck shit up, and you know it. God.
Miriam is born with instincts and intelligence.
Nah, bro. She's fucking. She's like, Ben, either save me or I die. she's literally in there just like, save me or I'm dying.
You honestly,
And then, but Leo's just sitting there, just like puppy dog eyeing your ass.
you honestly want to know what I would do? From the bottom of my heart,
Dude, if you
I would
fucking
run.
take,
I would run into that building, dude, and just burn the fuck up.
Nah.
I'm not fucking doing that.
All right, bro. Hey,
I can't live with any of that.
Hey.
I can't live with that.
hey, bro.
My life ends there because I do not choose to live with those decisions.
Hey, gun to the head though. Which one you picking?
Huh?
Gun to the head though. Which one you picking?
Bullet.
Nah.
Yeah, I swear, dude, I
You-
can't.
You saying that because Miriam's in the room?
No, I'm not.
I believe you. I really do.
I can't choose.
What about the cats or like?
I love the fucking cats, man.
What about the cats or Leo?
Man, fuck those cats.
Those are his girlfriend's cats. Those aren't his cats.
No, Leo dog. Oh, no,
Hey,
no.
shout out to Ben for always being brutally honest.
Hashtag Leo dog has been my boy, and it goes back into a deeper story I don't want to talk about right now.
We'll save that for before Jiu-Jitsu Day. When
Yeah, we'll do it
when we're
later on.
sober October.
We're not gonna. Yeah, we're gonna do it sober so I don't cry like a
Oh.
bitch.
So we keep talking about sober October, but never really getting into what our challenge is going to be. You have no fucking idea what you have awoken in me, but we're doing a challenge to so no alcohol, no anything besides caffeine, no marijuana, nothing, and which is gonna be really fun. It's gonna be good for us.
It really is.
I mean, I don't really drink a lot.
I'm excited to see how I feel by the end of that month.
Yeah, and
And then the beginning's gonna suck ass.
I think I mean the only thing I'm worried about is my sleep paralysis.
Only thing I'm worried about is all the fucking withdrawals I'll have.
Nah, I won't have no withdrawals.
Yeah, I like to drink and smoke weed.
But we're also doing a challenge to see who can run the most miles in a month. And Ben thinks he's gonna keep up. Fuck you, Ben. Shout out to fuck Ben. And I told
If
him
you're on Team Tracy, comment hashtag fuck Ben. If you're on Team Ben, comment hashtag fuck Tracy. Tracy has a small dick. So if you're on Team Ben, you have big dicks.
damn, for real. After last podcast, I lied about you having a hammer dick.
Yeah.
No, but
I showed him it, so it sucks now.
So I told him I'm gonna just run 10 miles a day, either for the whole month or until he just like is like, fuck, I just can't keep up. I'm not even gonna try. And then I'll just run 5 miles a day for the rest of the day. But I'm gonna be super fucking insane about it because I'm not gonna lose to Benjamin fucking Treese.
I'm gonna tie my phone to my ceiling fan.
and just run around.
And just get miles.
That's
As it swings around in circles and we get miles all day.
I'm gonna literally just go to a track and just run laps on laps and be mindless fucking bored out of my mind and do it. I'm gonna do it early in the morning. I'm gonna knock out like 3 miles in the morning before work. And then I'm gonna fucking get off work and I'm just gonna run until it's time for jiu-jitsu. And then after jiu-jitsu, I'm gonna run. And I'm just gonna run until it equals 10 fucking miles every single fucking day.
Dude.
And I'm not gonna give a fuck about sleep. Because I don't sleep that much anyway. And it's gonna be during sober October, so I'm gonna need to be exhausted as fuck to get to sleep anyway.
You should bring a notebook with you to the track, because I feel like if you're not doing it, your brain's gonna have crazy ideas.
I don't think my brain will be I think it'll just be mindless running, and then I'll just be like, alright, it's time to go home and shower and go to bed. I think I'm just gonna be like a robot.
Do you think it's gonna be miserable?
No. I think I'll be like really focused on just fucking beating you in this challenge.
Do you think you will continue to smoke the same amounts that you do afterwards?
Bro, I think when the BMF fight happens November 2nd, 2 days after Sober October ends, and we do a fight companion. Shout out.
Please tune in.
Yeah, tune into our fight companion. Wait, we haven't actually thought about this. That means we have to actually be live. We can't just release a fight companion after the fight. That's not a fight companion. That's just stupid.
We will figure out how to go live for the fight companion.
Yeah, we got time. We're gonna be sober for a whole month. We're gonna be thinking.
And plus, there's nothing we can't figure out because we're fucking human beings and we're not fucking stupid.
Wait, it's really not that hard to stream live on YouTube, is it?
It's not hard to figure anything out.
And then
Tracy.
after we stream live on YouTube, it will be recorded, and then we can just post it. And then if you want to listen to it after, you can. Or if not, don't.
We're gonna do it live during the fight, and then it'll be posted right after.
So that'll be it'll be dangerous going live in case you really do drop any N-bombs. You know I had to do it to you.
Tracy,
Ben doesn't drop N-bombs. I'm just giving him a hard time.
I really don't. So we're not gonna talk about this anymore. Anyways, I want to ask Tracy some questions.
Oh shit. I can only imagine.
Tracy, what's your favorite movie?
Man, I don't know. Really, just like, I mean, it's hard. I don't want to be basic and just say some basic ass movie that's just coming to my mind right off the first thought. Like, oh, I'll tell you, The Jerk with Steve Martin in it. You probably haven't seen it. It's not my favorite, but it's like my favorite. It's like the movie I'm most proud of. Like, if I talk to someone and they say they've seen it, I'm like, damn, you seen The Jerk? Like, it's from the 70s with Steve Martin. It's fucking hilarious. It's a great movie. We'll have to watch it. We'll have to watch it sometime.
We'll watch it sometime. I'll let you know what I think about it.
It's fucking hilarious. You would love it.
My favorite movie is... Oh, God. I'm coughing. I can't take hits for shit. We're smoking weed still. My favorite movie is The Gladiator.
I haven't seen it. I'm not a big movie guy. And most of the time when I watch stuff, I just want to laugh.
This is kind of going back to something we talked about earlier, but that makes Tracy a fucking faggot. That's one of the best movies ever of all time. The Gladiator. I have a copy of it. I will give it to you.
Have you seen Face Off? John Travolta and Nick Cage.
No.
Really? Damn. That's a good movie.
No, I think they're faggots.
Come on, man. You gotta give Face Off a chance. Face Off's good.
No, I like all movies. I'll give it a try.
Really?
I'm a very open-minded movie watcher.
See, I'm just like, if a movie doesn't suck me in, I'm just like, damn. I'm just like, I don't know. I have a hard time.
No, the thing is,
I just like to laugh, man. I get invested into dramas and shit. Like Breaking Bad, as soon as I got into it, I was fucking into it. And I know that's not a movie, it's a show, but like shit like that. Or like Bates Motel or Dexter, you know, shit that wasn't comedies. I would get really sucked into them once I got into them, but it's just like, it's really hard to get me to that point sometimes.
There is a very...
And now I'm so busy.
Now there's a thing about like Netflix and Hulu where you can pick movies whenever you want them, to where you can watch it for a few minutes. You're like, nah, this is bullshit. I want to try something else.
Yeah.
So movies have to fucking catch you. Shit has to catch you fast nowadays.
I think that Netflix...
People don't give shit a chance anymore.
So I think for series that have, like, a lot of seasons, or even just a little bit of seasons, that, like, you maybe watch over and over again, like The Office or something, even though that's going to be off of Netflix
The
soon.
Office is fantastic.
But...
Shout out Steve Carell. He's listening.
Nah. One day, there should be a shuffle button that shuffles between seasons and episodes so you can watch them in random if you've seen them over and over. Like, I've seen The Office probably 5, 6, 10 times. I've seen it a lot of times.
I've seen it at least twice.
And, I mean, you pretty much, like, you know, you kind of... Anytime an episode happens, you, like, start to remember it. And it's good. You like to rewatch it, but imagine if there was a shuffle. That would be badass. I cannot believe they haven't done that yet. I tweeted about that a long time ago. You know, if anyone wants to find that tweet, I'm not going to do it. But that'd be cool if there was, like, someone that was listening, like... Even though, like, I mean, last we checked, our last podcast got 75 views. If, like, one of those 75 really did put the effort to find that tweet and tell me when it was, that'd be crazy. I don't expect that. Because I'm not going to do it, so I don't expect it of anyone else.
Yeah, I doubt that happens.
But that'd be cool. It'd be cooler is if someone did an F-word counter. Like, to count how many times we said fuck.
We don't say fuck.
Dude, we say fuck.
I like that word. It's honestly my favorite word. You can
Really?
use it as so many fucking words.
Yeah.
But everybody knows that. Everybody's heard that fucking talk. Oh, it's an adjective and a noun and all the shit. We're not going to fucking go back into it. But we're going to go in. You know what we're going to go into?
Dude, that whole BMF card is really good, actually.
We're not going to even talk about that.
We are going to do a fight companion, though. It's going to be funny. We may not even fucking
No,
watch
we're
fight.
gonna do
Are we
a-
going to bet on it?
We're going to
Wait, hold up. No. I want to ask you. Do you want to put money on it? Because you think Diaz is going to win, but I have a gut feeling that Masvidal is going to win.
You know what?
Let's put 50 on it right now. Just me and you.
Me and you?
Yep.
50 on Nate Diaz.
50 on Masvidal.
There we go.
All
I'm
right.
actually kind of nervous.
For real? You
For
should
real.
be, because I have a gut
Because
feeling.
I'm not putting money on my Bet DSI account. If you guys want to sponsor us later on, fucking shout.
Yeah, we're gonna do that thing again later where we just shout out things that we wish sponsored us that we think are really great but don't sponsor us. They don't sponsor us.
Fucking hashtag Gillette deodorant, Gillette Stadium, home of the Patriots.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Shout out to the Patriots. We're both avid Patriots fans. You know,
Anyways.
you want to know the story on how I became a Patriots fan? It's really ridiculous.
Let's go. Let's hear why Tracy is a Patriots fan.
So, whenever I was a little youngling, probably like 5, I saw a Patriots game. And I was like, New England, and I was like, okay, that sounds like, you know, some like old American shit. And they were called the Patriots. I knew that word meant American.
Right.
And then their logo with the American, you know, that dude, their guy has like stars on his head, and it's like the color of the American flag.
Right.
So I thought that was like America's team, and I thought all the other teams were other countries. Because I was a little fucking jackass. So I was like the Pittsburgh Communists and the fucking the Dallas Mexicans. You know, I didn't know. I mean, like really, that's not realistically what I was thinking, but I really didn't know. But I really thought that was just America's team and the rest of the team were other countries. So people have forever called me a bandwagoner for being a Patriots fan, but I'm a Patriots fan out of ignorance because I just didn't fucking know. But by the time I figured it out, I was just, you know, balls deep into the Patriots. So I was like, I'm just going to keep being, I just kept being a fan. Good move by me, you know.
I'm also a Patriots fan, and it's honestly by chance that we're both fans of the Patriots, but I just remember watching them beat the Rams. That's the first thing I remember watching of football.
Oh, the greatest show on turf.
Yeah, that's the only thing I remember, dude.
Kurt
That's
Warner,
the first thing.
Marshall Falk, or whatever.
What year was that?
I'd be lying if I said, but I think 2002.
Okay, I was gonna say 2003, but it's probably
That sounds right. But those are really close together. I don't know. Either one, 2002, 2003. Oh shit.
I'm not buff by any means, but I'm a fan. I'm a fan of that team for sure.
I have Tom Brady on my fantasy team.
I got a Tom Brady jersey in here. Do you want to see it?
I've seen it.
You seen it?
Yeah, I have the alternate jersey. You know, the red one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
That one's dope.
I'll wear it one day.
That's all wear jerseys to work.
Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna roll in it.
I'm not rolling in mine.
I'll roll in mine.
I want to get a rash guard.
Dude.
We should make rash guards with our logo on them.
Oh shit, that'd be a good idea. We could talk to Larry about that and probably get that done. We could pay him.
He knows how to do it.
I'd pay for. Yeah, bro, he just does it.
Yes, he does. He does that shit.
Nah, bro, he fucking has a guy that does it though.
Yeah, but he knows how to get it done.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, bro, we can figure it out.
I want to ask you a question.
Oh shit. All right, let's
And
do
just
it.
to be as real as fuck, please honestly just
Oh god.
don't worry about sounding like a weirdo or a faggot. What do you think happens when you die?
Oh shit. Fuck, man, that's the question, huh? That's like the question, though.
Just like, I want your opinion on it. Just,
Man, I really.
I know you don't know. What do you like? What's your best idea? What do you want? What's?
Oh, what do I want or what
I-
do I think?
I know what you want's different than what you think, but what's the most realistic thing you can put into terms of what you understand?
Honestly, and this may make me sound sort of like maybe I don't think that much outside of the box or maybe that far ahead. I do think about the future, but I think it's hard. I think it's impossible, and maybe it's just me. Maybe my brain just doesn't work this way, but I think it's almost impossible to comprehend. How can you comprehend a time when you're not here? Can you comprehend time from before you were here? Like, people tell you what happened, you read what happened in the past, but you don't know. You weren't here.
Does Tracy Reader cease to exist when your body stops? Because that's what you're assuming from what you just said.
Because I mean, I don't remember a time before when this body existed.
That's true. Do you think
You hear
that?
that?
What?
There's people.
Probably my neighbor. We're in an apartment. It's probably my neighbor.
Shout out recording from Ben's apartment.
Shout out neighbor.
Yeah.
But anyway, I know you can't comprehend it. No one can. But like, everybody has an idea. Don't think you haven't thought about it.
I mean,
Everybody's. The thing I'm saying is, everyone has tried to make sense of it, and everybody has that idea of what's going to happen.
I think maybe, and I think maybe. This,
and I know everything's probably sugar coated as fuck. It's probably just some bullshit ending.
We don't know. Nobody knows really, but I think that the comprehension that I've come up with, or maybe the answer or thought process that I've come up with, is just like, you know, there's so many different ones, but there's really no way for me to know. So it's like, how can I even, you know, fuck with it?
Yeah.
I'll never know. Everything I ever think will always just be an assumption.
Right.
And I don't like that. I like facts.
Sometimes when
But sometimes I do like imagination. I don't know. But it's just weird. It's like, God, this is like the one question that it's like the one question there's no answer to. Nobody will ever be able to tell. There's people that have died that say they've seen things, but there's like supposedly scientific explanations to that.
No one says the same thing.
Yeah.
And what I think, all right.
Oh goodness, let's hear it.
What I think is that every possible thing that could ever happen is happening right now. And guess what? Everything is an infinite river, and we are a stream of each possibility of everything that could be happening. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So the universe is a river. Every universe also means God, in my point of view, if that makes sense to anybody else. Some people it's going to grasp that, some people won't. The universe and God are the same thing. It's the equality of all things that could possibly be. So that's what it is. The stream is that river. Every possibility of the universes goes out. So I believe in the multiverse theory. I believe Ben Teresa's exist everywhere, all the time, no matter what. And they're doing the most impossible things everywhere, all the time, no matter what, for infinity and beyond. But every one of them, every stream ends. You know, infinity is full of numbers bigger than the other ones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, you know what I mean? Because think about...
We're just a branch, but there's infinite branches.
Yeah, but think about a decimal number. Between 0.1... Okay.
Like pi.
0.1... After the decimal, there's an infinity of numbers between 0.1 and 0.2.
Mm-hmm.
But between 0.2 and 0.3, there's... Between the ones after it, there's
also
infinity more. There's more infinities after that, you know? So some infinities are greater than the other ones, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Alright, so
It's like that whole infinity in one shit.
Some streams are some streams out of this universe are bigger than the other. I'm just this Ben Teresa's stream.
We're just a speck, huh?
So if I fizzle out, what happens after that, man?
Nobody knows.
I fucking hope to God that my fucking water molecules comes back to that universe forever, which I think happens to everybody.
So a type of reincarnation.
We get absorbed back into what is natural for everything. The fucking universe, the fucking ether, the fucking everything, the fucking what makes everything, the breath of God in the beginning of Genesis, everything.
Oh, you just think it restarts?
Everything restarts.
Ah. That's
every possibility goes on in infinity and infinity and infinity and infinity. All the bad things you've done are going to go on forever and ever and ever and ever, Tracy. That's terrible.
Oh my
and
God.
all the good things you've done are going to go on forever and ever and ever.
You're saying that like it's fact, but it's opinion.
But guess what? Doesn't it feel real? I can tell. It
It
kind of does. It feels real to me, man. It really does.
No,
And I think that's a Friedrich Nietzsche thing.
I think that's this is a very opinionated thing. I don't think you can speak and be like, that feels real to you. I don't think you can put that
No, but that's a real theory that everything goes on forever, and it's a Friedrich Nietzsche theory, and he's a philosopher for back in the day. And I don't really know much more than that. So go, if you want to understand more, fucking Google that or YouTube that shit, and you'll fucking find out. But who knows? That could be it. I think I'm you, you're me. Everybody's the same fucking thing.
Jesus.
All right, Tracy. This is the universe. I'm holding up a bed sheet in my fingers. This is the universe. And my fingers are poking out of this bed sheet. And one of these fingers is me, and one of these fingers is Tracy. And we look like we're different, but we're the same goddamn thing. It's just the universe. We're all the fucking same thing in a fucking different body, experiencing the same shit. One time, a long time ago, the universe was God, and God was bored as fuck, and he said, I'm going to divide myself to a billion different things and see if they can fucking come back together and recreate me. And that's what we're doing. That's what AI is. That's what artificial intelligence is. We're creating God back again.
Oh,
He created a challenge thousands of years ago. He's like, create God to where he can create his own universes. And that's what computer programming is. And that's what artificial intelligence is. And it's fucking crazy ass shit, man.
Fucked up Friday.
Hashtag fucked up Friday.
Oh my God. That's quite the spill.
You know, you gotta fucking...
That's quite the tea.
You gotta think outside the box. Otherwise, you're not gonna understand nothing, man.
You know what I'm talking about? The tea?
Titties.
No.
That's what I think teas are.
No, the thing on Twitter. I don't want to say too much and give it away, like exactly who it's about.
Transvestite.
Oh! Don't say it though. Don't say it because it'll ruin the whole thing, and we'll have to scrap all of this.
Bad oral hygiene.
Just don't say no more.
Is that nail it?
Yeah.
I need another beer.
All right. You grab me one.
You don't drink beer. He's like,
Fuck
you
you,
grab
you
me another beer. He drinks Cayman Jack.
Cayman Jacks are good. Shout out to Dayton Garrett. He knows about it.
And I have some friends that want to be on the podcast. Tracy has some friends. If you want to be in the podcast, hit us up. We will have you on.
Yeah, for real. Me and Ben are gonna.
We have a goal to get 5 podcasts on our own together, and then we're going to have guests on. So please get on our guest list.
Yeah, anyone who wants to be on, I mean, just hit us up. We will probably accept you.
If you want to get on a normal one, or a pre-roll, or a fucked up Friday, please be specific.
Yeah, and you know, we both know a lot of people in Edmond. Eventually, we don't know when yet. We're still gonna talk about it. We've thrown out some ideas, but we're gonna come to Edmond and do a weekend full of a bunch of different podcasts with anyone in Edmond who wants to be on it. So
yeah, full Edmond tour. It's gonna be wonderful. Shout out Matt fucking Will. Please listen. My fucking bro. He used to be a long-haired hippie. I heard he got a haircut, so he's a short-haired hippie now. Hashtag my boy. He's fucking cool as fuck. I love him. He's gonna be on our podcast someday.
Yeah, I mean, we'll figure it out.
And I'm gonna get a beer, and we're gonna talk about something else.
Yeah.
Something crazy. What's crazy?
I don't know, bro. Go get a beer, and I'll think of something crazy while you're getting a beer.
Money, religion, sex.
I don't know. Go get a beer,
conspiracies, man. Aliens. I got some shit on aliens.
We can talk about aliens.
I read a book.
I mean, our logo is us as aliens, so we can talk about aliens since we didn't talk about it last podcast. I think Ben took Fucked Up Friday a little too seriously, and I can't wait till he hears this. Fuck Ben. No, Ben's a really great guy, though. He's saying a lot of crazy shit, but it's just a lot of fun. He's a really intelligent guy who likes to dig deep, and he's really imaginative. It's really a beautiful thing. His room is pretty unique too. He's got a lot of cool decorations and shit. Eventually we'll have a camera and you guys will see it. He's got a Indiana Jones like fedora hanging from the wall. That's pretty badass, Ben. Oh, and he's got 2 Indiana Jones hats. That's pretty badass. Ben enters the room. I was just doing a monologue. I can't wait till you hear it later. Actually, it's gonna be really funny. We're gonna laugh.
I hope so. Sounds good. I still have to take a piss.
That's why I think that's why I'm hesitant to leave the room. I can't let you have a monologue.
I'll monologue.
Please shut the door.
No.
Ben.
You like about my dick?
No, Ben. Not on the podcast. Come on. Even though it's Fucked Up Friday, we want to hold some form of professionality, you know. We don't want to just be unprofessional. It's supposed to be more about loosening up rather than just being ridiculous, I think. But we're always ridiculous. Always doing crazy shit, saying crazy shit, crazy things. And refer back to our first episode where Ben talks about his Webster dictionary of stink fuck. You know, I'm gonna ask Miriam about that one day. Stink fuck. That's his girlfriend's name. Shout out to Miriam. She's asleep in the room while we're recording this. It's kind of crazy. Ben's pissing, so I'm doing another monologue.
All right, guys.
Let's hear about aliens, bro.
No, I want to say something for real though.
Oh goodness.
That I've only known Tracy Reader for a little while.
What month did we meet in?
I don't know, what was it?
The only reason I know is because I know when we start working there.
I really
When
can't
I
think.
start
But I can't think right
Take
now.
a guess.
May.
You fucking fuck up.
Was it May?
April.
April.
Just because it was my birth month and my first month, I got the, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but pretty much I remember the first month.
Yeah. So I've known him since April, and the one thing I have learned about Tracy is that he is fucking gayer.
Oh my god.
Than fucking 2 dudes blowing 3 dudes. I swear to God.
Wow. For real, all that build up for that was so fucking gay of you. You're a fag. Ben is a fag. Ben is a fag for that.
No, he's a great dude. I like him.
Oh, hell yeah. You guys are about to hear two dudes sucking each other off right here.
But,
Ben is a great fucking motherfucker.
Oh, man. Let's
Uh,
not start with that shit. But
Isn't it crazy that alcohol does this to people who are just like, oh, fuck you, man, you're a great guy.
I fucking love you, bro.
Just cut it out, cut it out.
Yeah, we're not gonna
We're
do
being gay. We're both being fags.
But I want to tell you a real gay story about me.
Shout out to Crocs. I'm wearing Crocs right now.
I got some Crocs over there.
Crocs
See
are the
Croc?
shit. That's one of those people that aren't sponsoring us, but like shout out to them anyways.
Yeah, absolutely. But I have to tell a story that I was going to tell earlier. It's
Let's hear
Michael Ryle's birthday.
Oh shit. That was probably an hour ago. We've been going an hour and 5 minutes. Isn't that crazy? And no signs of slowing up either.
Fuck it. Alright. So Michael Ryle's birthday was when a lot of us became a man in prior
Oh,
that
yeah?
year. Yeah.
Did you lose your virginity?
No.
Oh.
Unfortunately not. It was
Well, that's
a while
what I
back.
thought that meant.
So we were in ninth grade, and it was his birthday party, and we invited girls over.
Oh shit.
I didn't know from my dick from my elbow.
Oh yeah?
You know, I didn't know women. I didn't know girls. I know they thought I was funny. I didn't know anything besides that. I said funny as shit, but I was like, I have an awkward boner. I don't know what to do. That's what my life mostly was that year. But
Has it changed?
I know Marion just looks at me with awkward boners and I just run off. That's pretty much how it is. But so we're at this fucking birthday party, and we're playing some outside football. My team wins. The girls are like, whoa, they're cool. I play a little bit of quarterback, so it was a good time. At some point that evening, we decide, I guess we're 14 years old.
Yeah.
We decided to go streaking, and some girls agreed to go. And I was like, oh my fuck, what am I gonna do? And
So we're gonna fucking.
I was like, I don't know if they're gonna get naked or not, but I really am gonna just pull all my clothes off as fast as I can, just to make sure they're
Were you
still.
were you hard dicking it? And
Still,
everything?
no, I wasn't. I said saw somehow, some fucking how.
Attaboy.
I feel like there was definitely a partial chub.
Yeah.
There was
Nice.
there was some blood flow.
That's
But,
good though.
We streaked.
That's good, but like not an obvious boner. So it was like they were just like, oh.
We did a streak, and that was crazy. And you know there was adrenaline flowing in the house because all the girls went home, and the dude stayed the night at his house for a fucking slumber party, and it was fucking dirty. So this
What
is
are you
when the
talking
story. This is when the story turns.
All right. So 3, 2, 1. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we had to edit a little bit. We got a little bit crazy, talking madness, mad cow disease, crazy shit.
Fucked up Friday.
Fucked up Friday. You know, we were talking about no edits, but fuck it. We're editing, you know, first Fucked Up Friday. It's our second podcast. We're still learning. It's fun. Enjoy it with us. It's a journey. You know, anyone who knows us personally will probably hear the story, but it's not a big deal. It's just like, you know, it's just like we're not gonna just have willy-nilly shit on the podcast where we're talking all crazy. You know, true story, me and Ben were at B-Dubs one time, and we were talking about phrases that were overused. Or like how you get in a habit of saying phrases. I think everyone can relate to that, right?
Right.
Like you get in a habit of just saying certain things, like
Yeah, absolutely.
like I don't know, just anything, like I don't know. But I told him like an example. I was like, yeah, I used to use the phrase because we were talking about that, and he was like, you know how you just get in the habit of using a phrase? And I was like, yeah, I used to use willy-nilly all the time. And he's like, how often do you get in a position to use that phrase? And I said, well, I was just using it all willy-nilly.
It was fantastic.
It was just a in the moment type of I just came up with it. It was funny. It was a good time. B-Dubs is always a good time, even though, well, last time it really wasn't because they didn't have the fights.
Yeah, the last time we went to B-Dubs, it sucked.
Yeah, it wasn't that great. That's why actually we're not doing it anymore. We're gonna do the fight companion at your apartment and just like get pizza and shit.
We used to watch all the fights at B-Dubs because they used to host everything the UFC offered, but apparently not now that ESPN and ESPN Plus and UFC have a thing now. But we got subscribed, motherfuckers, and we're gonna have everything. And we have a fight companion on November 2nd.
Yeah.
Masvidal, Nate Diaz.
You know, Ben, every time you...
Mexican Jesus and the fucking Compton Slapper.
Stockton Slapper and Street...
Stockton Slapper.
Street Jesus, not Mexican Jesus.
He's Mexican,
No, he's Cuban.
Oh, yeah, he is Cuban.
But it's Street Jesus.
Right.
They call him Street Jesus.
Edit that, too.
No, we're not editing that. That's not that bad. Not like the other thing was, but... Like I said, it's just like...
You're making it too clear.
No. It was just like a story. You know, we just didn't need to. It just doesn't need to be on. It's not a big deal. You know, Joe Rogan did it. You know, he edited something. Did you know that?
It's too dirty sometimes.
Did you know that?
What did Joe Rogan edit?
He edited out something about the Eddie Bravo podcast once.
Really?
Yeah, Eddie started getting crazy talking about Russians.
Really?
Yeah, and he edited it out.
Was
But like I think I
I
don't remember, but I think I saw a little clip of it that somebody like just recorded just that clip and was like, this is the part that's edited out. It was on YouTube for a little bit, and I think he was just going crazy. I don't know.
Dude,
I don't want to speak about something that I don't really.
Sometimes
I don't want to speak about something I don't really remember.
Sometimes I think Eddie's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, I mean I don't want to. I mean we don't know him. You know, we don't personally know him.
No, I fucking love what he has to say.
It's hilarious for one.
But
I love
when
that
you
podcast.
when you get into the mindset that Eddie has to question everything, I think it makes everyone go crazy. I don't think it's his fault, and I don't think it's a flaw of his personality. I think he's a wonderful guy, but I think his tunnel vision towards questioning everything makes you a little bit nuts.
Yeah, but it kind of goes to that like.
But at the same time, he's fucking like hooked on the truth. So whenever he spits some shit at you, you're like, "Fuck!" It's probably pretty well knowledge shit.
I mean,
It's
some
not-
of it is, but some of it's just like that 5-year-old like why like why
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I think some of it's that. Some of it it's like make stand and you have to decipher like which is like educated, but like anytime he's like talking about flat Earth or anytime he's just like I don't know, bro, look into it. It's like I mean. I don't know. You can always dispute anything by just being like, why? Because eventually there's gonna be like an end to a why question. Like you can ask why to anything, and eventually there's not gonna be an answer.
I know, like
it's gonna be like something that you either can't answer or it's just you know what I mean. Basically,
Yeah,
it's
like,
gonna get to a point where you can't answer it.
yeah, no, it's like science has proved that the universe is expanding, but no one knows what space it's taking up.
Yeah, nobody understands shit about space
You know what I'm saying?
or
No,
the ocean.
The
really.
universe is expanding. What space is the expansion taking up?
Yeah.
So there's something outside the universe taking up its expansion space.
Yeah. Or is the universe just creating space to take up?
No, but I believe there's multiple universes.
Yeah. You stated that earlier.
Yes, I did.
And that's still in. We didn't have to cut that part.
Do you believe in God?
Yeah, absolutely.
Which God?
I'm a Christian.
You're a Christian?
Yeah, you know that.
I do know that, but
You know that, and you want to get.
Do
You
the
want to get.
listeners know?
Huh?
Do the listeners know?
Yeah, I think.
You can ask me questions. Let's
No.
I'll
I
ask you a
know.
question, and you ask me a question.
No, I know. It's not
And
that.
that'll be fair.
It's not that I would get sensitive about the topic. It's just like that is a sensitive topic, and I know that's what we're about. Just fucking going about it. You know,
I'm gonna ask you-
no PC, no politically correct. But
I'm gonna ask you a question. You can ask me a question. Let's do that for
it's
a while.
it's just one that no one's gonna know the answer to. So all of these questions and answers are gonna be all based on opinions.
That's the only thing religion is, man.
Yeah. Everything's an opinion.
Exactly. So you do believe in God?
I do, yes.
Do you believe in the Christian God, Yahweh, and all the biblical?
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I haven't read the whole Bible. Very
few people have.
I've told you off air that I have like my own interpretation of certain stuff, and I've had some people.
And I would like to go get into it if you want to, but if you don't want to, it's cool.
I don't.
Because I have my interpretation of the universe as well.
Let's hear yours.
All right, man.
Because mine, really, at the end of the day, I have my beliefs and I have my what I think and what I believe internally, but at the end of the day, it's all. I mean, I really don't know. It's based on just like what I feel inside me, just what's going on in my head, and a lot of people like to be open and share that, but for me, it's just like. I don't know. It's just kind of, I don't know. Maybe I'm weird about it. Maybe I'm being weird about it. But it's just like it's just like a me thing. It's just like a, I don't know. It's just like my own thing. It's like my own relationship with what I think's going on.
Right. I believe that every human being is built with the basic particles of the universe, mostly carbon, nitrogen, oxygen. A bunch of stars exploded a long time ago, and we still have the remnants of those stars in our DNA today. Like all that carbon, all that nitrogen, and all that oxygen is still here.
Is this based on anything other than opinion?
Well, it's the fact that all those stars exploded and that they were filled with the same gases and the same.
So, like, reverting to, like, the Big Bang?
Well, not revert to the Big Bang, but at the same time, I think that we're all created out of the same molecules. But at the same time, there's that spiritual aspect to everybody. It's what people call consciousness. It's what makes you Tracy, instead of just that part of that bed sheet I talked about earlier.
Yeah.
What's what makes me Ben, instead of just that bed sheet. Everybody has that spark of natural energy, and it's that particle of God that everybody has put into them that makes you. And someday we're all going to absorb.
You're about to circle this back into AI, aren't you?
No. And someday it's going to absorb into the same shit. But for right now, I am me and you are you. But at some point, I really do believe that it's like the spark that I was given and the spark that you were given is we've had it our whole lives, and that everybody's praying for God to help them, but that spark was in us, and that's what God is. And we've always known what to do. That's what instinct is. God told us what to do. God told some animals what to do, man. It's so magical. Animals know how to swim just by jumping in the water. Fucking God told people what to do sometimes. God told some creatures what to do sometimes. It's fucking instinct. It's fucking natural. We're supposed to love each other. It's supposed to be fucking good shit. And the thing, I've told you this before, man, you could pray for $5 your whole goddamn life, but if you could ask a motherfucker for $5, you'll get that $5 because that motherfucker has that spark of God in their soul. Everybody's fucking looking into it deeper than what it should be, and that's what it really is, man.
Fucked Up Friday.
That's what that shit is.
I like it.
And that's what I believe. I believe there's a spark of God in every human being. Some people use it. Some people don't. I really want to try my best to use it. I don't all the time.
That's beautiful, though.
But that's what it is.
Are you going to come to Open Mat tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
I'm going to that 5K tomorrow.
But how long is that realistically going to last?
Not very long. What time's your Open Mat? If it's in the afternoon, I can make it.
Oh, like noon?
Maybe. Because it's a really early run.
I could do it at any time, bro. I'm probably just going to go up there just whenever.
Who's gonna be there? Just me and you rolling?
Maybe Chris, maybe whoever else, maybe Steve.
Larry?
Nah, Larry's got to work.
He works on Saturdays?
Yep.
Damn.
Shout out to Larry. He's a beast.
Fucking working his ass off.
Yeah. Yeah. It'll be a lot of fun, though. Anytime we get in there, it's fun. It's a good time.
It is. Bro. We have made it. 1 hour.
In 25 minutes. That's
in
crazy.
25 minutes. I think that's a good fucking time.
Where has the time gone?
I think that's good shit.
Definitely. It's been a good night. We had jiu-jitsu earlier. We ate shitty. We ate McDonald's.
We did.
I would get more McDonald's right now.
I would too. We may do that. Fuck off.
I'm not driving. We could get Miriam too. We could wake her up.
Oh yeah, we got Miriam. She ain't drank nothing.
We could wake Miriam up.
But I.
You think she'll get mad?
Nah, she's cool as fuck.
Shout out to Miriam.
Shout out to everybody listening.
Yeah, you guys are great. You know, when in our first episode we said, you know, it wasn't about viewership. It wasn't about any of that. It's really just about, you know, honestly, I was telling Brett about this earlier. Actually, I'll get into this.
Go ahead. We don't have to stop whenever ideas keep coming.
No, yeah. I was talking about, you know, there's so many. It's so easy to focus on the negative things every week, like getting up for work. Oh, I gotta go to work. But like us doing this is just one more positive thing to look forward to. Like every time we train, anytime I have jiu-jitsu or we go to me and Larry go to another open mat or anything, whatever else. Like I look forward to those things. But this is just like another thing to look forward to. And it was never about anyone listening. You know, people have listened, people have retweeted, slid up on my Snapchat, and it's been great. I love that. It's honestly motivating to keep doing this, but at the same time, it wasn't really about that. It was just about us doing, you know, just really talking just about anything, and, you know, it's been a lot of fun. And it's just another positive thing to look forward to in the week. You know, we do it once or twice a week. It's just one more thing to look forward to. Like, oh yeah, I get to do that next week. You know, this day. You know, it's pretty cool.
Right. Yeah. Sometimes you look for a lot of things that you could do to just waste time. You know, just watch videos, play games, just do some shit. Just I'll get by until I have to go to work again.
And just sit on your ass and watch Netflix, or sit on your ass and watch YouTube.
I go to work and then I watch Netflix. Then I go to bed. Then I go to work. Then I watch Netflix.
And you're just in a fucking just a rut.
But you know what? Like meeting you has helped me a lot. I fucking started jiu-jitsu, man.
Hell yeah.
And we fucking started a goddamn podcast, bro.
And I could tell, like, you know, whenever we first started talking about listening to the Joe Rogan podcast, I was like, damn, like this dude listens to Joe Rogan, like that's pretty cool. And then you know, we started talking about jiu-jitsu, and then I started doing jiu-jitsu, which, you know, we could get into the whole story. I'd prefer to not do it on a fucked up Friday about how I got into jiu-jitsu and MMA.
That's way better for a pre-roll.
Yeah, for a pre-roll, and how I got into MMA, and how shout out to Larry again, who has just fucking given me so much opportunity, and just really opened up a lot of stuff for me. Look at me going off on a tangent. I'm talking about I'm not going to go off on it, and I'm about to go off on it. Now I'm not going to go off on it. But just like, I don't even remember where I was going with it. Fucked up Friday. Remind me, Ben. You usually figure it out before I do whenever I forget stuff.
No, this time. I'm fucked up too this Friday.
Yeah.
I drank a lot. But
it's been a good time.
I love everybody. I think aliens are real. We will get into that at some point. We're
gonna get into all sorts of stuff.
I recently read a book on Roswell. We will get into that next time. I will take some notes onto the best points of that book and let you guys know. And there is a Oh, Tracy, there is a fight this Saturday at 10 a.m.
Whoa. Okay. That's tomorrow.
It's on ESPN Plus.
Well, who's fighting? You have your phone. My phone's occupied, but you have yours. Oh, who is fighting? You're gonna be at the 5K though.
Probably.
And I'll be sleeping on your couch.
You can sleep right here.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna sleep there.
Bet. I was gonna ask earlier since we're doing a whole fucked up Friday, but I was just like, it'll take care of itself. Sweet. I wasn't gonna drive.
Yeah, I figured I'd just let you sleep here.
Sweet. Ben don't play no games. You don't have to.
We don't drink and drive around. We don't break laws.
Yeah. We are gonna wake Miriam up and make her drive us against her will, no matter what, though, to get food.
Cook us breakfast.
Hey, oh, really?
No, I can cook breakfast like a motherfucker though.
Really? What are you gonna cook?
Eggs and bacon.
For real?
Do you want me to cook breakfast?
I don't want to have you married to anything, and plus you're gonna get up early. Well, I guess I'm gonna get up early too. Then fuck, that sucks.
All right, bro. UFC Fight Night, 10 a.m. on Saturday, September 20th. Hermanses versus Cannonier.
Let me see that
What's that
shit,
right
bro.
there?
Give me this shit.
It's over it.
Oh, what the fuck?
You see one?
Yeah, I don't know. Wow, this has never happened before. I usually know who the fuck is.
I've heard of Hermanson.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to your Google real quick.
It's Pornhub.
UFC Fight Night. Oh, God damn it. What type of iPhone do you have?
I don't know.
Do you have the XR? Does it have a home button? It has a home button.
I don't know.
Oh, that's that motherfucker. That Jared Cannonier dude or whatever. He's like a beast. He used to fight at heavyweight, but he's fighting at 185 this weekend. And he's like he was knocking motherfuckers out at heavyweight, so he's got the hands.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we might.
He's gonna be a badass.
Well, that's tomorrow. What time do you think you won't be back by 10 a.m. for the, from the fun run?
I mean, you can stay here and use my laptop.
Well, I'm not just gonna watch it I didn't want to watch it by myself, but I was
gonna
gonna
log in though.
Yeah.
I'll just keep my login.
All right. I don't know. I might just fucking. I don't know.
Give you a Theo Vaughn fucking.
Oh shit! Bro. Should I do it?
Yeah, bro.
We'll see, dude. Tomorrow I'll be all fucking hungover and won't feel like it. I'll be like, fuck this.
Versus the Tracy Solo fucking fight.
But here, let me look at the rest of the card. Mark Madsen, who's 8-0 versus Daniel. I don't know these guys. I feel like a dick for that. I feel like I suck. Oh, Khalil Roundtree. He's fighting. He lost to Andrew Sanchez in the Ultimate Fighter finale. Andrew Sanchez was coached by, I'm not going to say too many names, but coached by my high school coach.
Really?
In college, yes.
That's cool.
Gunnar Nelson's fighting. He's teammates with Conor McGregor. Alex Oliveira's fighting. He's really good. He's fought Donald Cerrone before. Ovent St. Peru, he fought John Jones. Solid card, 10 a.m. Where's this at? Why are they doing it at 10 a.m.? Oh, here's the prelim card.
Yeah, where's it at? That's probably why.
Here, let me see. I'm going to look at the prelim card, see if anyone I know. Mark Diakasi, I don't know how to say his last name, but he's a crazy striker. He's really good on the UFC video game, actually. But no one else I really know on the prelims. Where is it at? Let's see. Oh, Mexico City. What? Oh, no, that's the last card. Royal Arena. Where is that? Denmark. Oh yeah. Oh, there's an Olympic wrestler wrestling on this card. He's a Danish wrestler, so he's from Denmark.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit! I think it's Mark Madsen. He's 8-0. I remember watching a video earlier.
Mark Madsen? I know him.
Really?
I've heard that name.
Nah, he don't even have a picture on the site.
Mark Madsen?
Yeah.
That's familiar as fuck.
I don't know. I think that's just one of those
Fucked
names.
up Friday.
Yeah. I mean, this isn't even my phone. I started to I was gonna get on my Snapchat, my social medias, and look at me being a fucking phone addict.
We should probably get some social media apps out, bro.
Do my, tell them my Twitter and stuff?
I think we should get our own Twitter at some point.
Should we start a Twitter for
by
the page?
next podcast, we will have a Twitter page.
Maybe. Yeah, that's doable.
We
You got the email. We could do it. Yeah, we could do a Twitter page. I'm still gonna share them on my personal. I'm gonna share everything on my Twitter, my personal.
And we'll have our own page. You can share the shit from that.
Yeah, I'll just be retweeting and shit.
And that's the only Twitter I'll use. It's just to focus on that.
Yeah.
I think we've had a lot of wonderful conversations tonight.
Yeah, we've went off the deep end. We've said craziness. We've said, some serious shit. We've pretty much covered a lot, from jiu-jitsu to aliens to conspiracies to football a little bit.
We did.
I think.
We really didn't get into aliens, but we will.
Yeah, we'll get into aliens.
But I said to tune in next week.
You did actually talk about aliens.
I told him to tune in next week for aliens, actually.
Alright, yeah. Next week, we'll make sure to talk about aliens.
You
our logo is us as aliens. That's pretty badass. Ben drew that with his free hand.
And then I used
Microsoft Paint?
Yeah. My first time to use Microsoft Paint. It's not that bad. If you have shit to say, fuck yourself.
It's a lot better now than it used to be. They update it and shit, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
But shout out to everyone listening. Shout out to everybody. You guys are great. Everybody's great.
I hope your dreams come true. I love you guys.
Yeah, Ben with the sappy ending. Fuck off. Just like last time. Peace. Thanks for listening.
Peace, niggas.